Honey is a really good medicine. And what I noticed is you take all the items, you just put them down right here, and you can scan them. Okay. Or you can do it like right here.
I don't have enough room over here.
It's like this.
Okay.
You just scan right in here. You gotta find it though.
You have Honey at home, right?
There it is. Can you move that with your fingers right there? Move it back on the side right here. There. There we go. Good to go. Good to go. Right here. Can you move it on the side right here?
No, we don't need two people. Let's just go. Let's do this one. Oh, you already did the Alfredo. How come you didn't put the Alfredo in the bag?
So I'm using the scanner.
It's a fucking scanner. Yes.
To make sure it didn't scan twice. Grab this one here. Got it. Good to go. Well, almost bit it right there. The grace of God. License plate. All right. Well, you don't have to act like a monkey. That's what you act like. My kids will be like, look, this is the monkey. Bunch of monkeys. Monkeying around. Act like a monkey. Just like a monkey. A monkey with a phone.
All right, wash your hands.
I got it set on 80. Okay. And set it about 73. I got found this new mask right here. There's a pretty good one. It's from Maine. It looks like a ninja mask. Right here.
Want to tell you something, baby, before you get up and go. Press the button on the TV screen for the Please Subscribe show. Please subscribe to the show. Thank you, Linda and Cole.
I wonder if William Shatner's like, I finally made it. Queso Club. Well, looks like we're dealing with some traffic on this one. We'll get through it. Almost 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, go home traffic. Hey, you can't really tell, but that's actually a female trucker that's driving that, I guess, I don't know what you call them really. I guess you call them a diesel truck. Some people call them a 16-wheeler, but it only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's an 8-wheeler right now. Well, plus the front and the 2. Probably a 10-wheeler or... Anyway, it's a female actually driving this large transportation vehicle. Pretty interesting. Now that's a good movie. Garden State. It's got Natalie Portman in it. His name is Zach Braff. Well, kids, if you look over this way, you'll see a really nice field off a little road. Cleveland Gibbs Road. Kind of a weird name, but it's a nice little area if you're traveling, I guess, through Texas and you want to drive down some road. It's a road I look at quite often. I don't know if you'll like it too, but it's a lot of country. I'll just kind of show it to you. I think people are kind of catching on in this show a little bit. That's about beautiful things in Texas. You know, the beauty of the state of Texas. It's about a lot of things. From the beauty of Texas to pop culture, and all kinds of stuff. That way lies the Texas Motor Speedway. It's actually right there on the horizon. There it is! Ahoy to all the race car drivers. The Texas Motor Speedway. Ahead she waits. Looks like they came all the way from Colleyville.
I just like the regular all-American burger, but
I'm listening to that song by Sun Kill Moon, I Love My Dad. Pretty good song. This one is across from the rec center. Oh, there's the roundabout. So Linda just sent me some information about about Lisa. It didn't happen here, but I got the text just now. I just want to let y'all know. So it looks like it's going to be the 4th floor on this puppy. Nailed it. Ooh, still going down more stairs. Oh dear, there we go. Yeah, I got that one. That was good. Nice little veranda. So her name is what?
Her name's Carolyn Raymond.
Carolyn? Okay. And so she's a local artist?
Yeah.
Okay, from Roanoke?
I think she's based in Denver.
Okay, and you can find her online?
Yeah. She's got
Okay, cool. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll check it out. They exhibit like local art. This place, it's Roanoke Cafe. But she gave me information about the artist. I might look it up a little bit later, but at least I got her name. You can actually buy her artwork right there. It's like for sale. It's pretty cool. And this is the side of Roanoke, Texas. And we're on this street right here. Lois Street. Cool mower. Yep, you're welcome. I'm happy to say that that man got a really, really, really good dinner tonight. It feels good. It feels good to know that he'll be eating very, very well tonight, because that was a very upper end restaurant. Here we go. We're not at the golf course yet, dear, but we're working on it. What about the blinker? And there she waves behind a dirty glass And there she waves behind perfection. There goes that F-150. Eventually, over time, we are going to conserve energy. And when the robot cars hit the highway, trust me, they'll be going the speed limit, which is roughly about 60 or 55, 60. That way, we don't use up all the fuel. I thought it was funny because a lot of this is an act, but what Jordan the Lion's girlfriend said, like, man, this guy's really crazy. When I swear, some of these comments, I don't know how they gave me kind of, like, this guy's really crazy. Like, oh, what are we gonna do? Don't worry about it, it's gonna be fine. Or she claimed to be Jordan the Lion's girlfriend. I don't know for sure if that's the case, but that's what she claimed. I like the sprinklers over there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I told the lady, I was like, could you do me a favor, Fave? You have like one of those cup holders for drinks? Just imagine that. Just sitting at a bar, just yapping away. I guess it makes sense to have Marilyn Monroe in a men's restroom. I don't know, but I always try to find like little moments where maybe I can share some of the charity on the Kids on the Wall. I guess it's some kind of organization that they're doing there. It looks pretty good. Something to do with cookies. And this lane is called Crooked, which leads to Continental. Oh, little cow's laying down. I usually share all the true things that happen to me, and one thing that kind of makes me mad is that I have to refill these bottles that I get 7-Eleven with like tap water, and I don't know, I'm trying to drink more like filtered water, but it kind of, you know, it's kind of taste of it and stuff, but I've done it before, so it's not that big of a deal. Usually tap water is okay, but in some cases, depending on where where you refill it at. But you know, when I see someone drinking like Dasani or Aquafina and all that kind of stuff, it kind of makes me think like, whoa, okay, you know, well, they're getting the good water, you know. But I don't know, it's just something I wanted to share with you. But you never know. I mean, the tap water could be better. No one really knows. You have to test the water in Dasani and test the water in Aquafina and things like that to really know. No one's really ever done that. I'd like to see which one tests better, the filtered water or the tap water. There's a cool classic car way over there. You can see the red headlights on it. Just passed by. It looked kind of like, had like a long tail, and it looked kind of looked like Adam West Batman's car. Remember the Batman car Adam West had? And I got my snack at Trader Joe's and headed off to the next one. So it's like a real quick transaction kind of thing. And just in and out really quick. You can hear the clock tower. Here. Shh. Celebrating my snack. I gotta go. I can't listen to the whole thing. Although you can hear my clock tower on YouTube, though. I had a clock tower I did in Maine. This is the one at South Lake. Well, we're off to good old Luna Grill. Well, I hope they're okay. Now I gotta go pick up the food. Life goes on, basically. According to that person, too. He's actually a big fan of the show. That's why he's honking. I like this license plate right ahead of me right here. It says, "Why not?" Why not? It's a good white license plate, you know. Why not? That's what that one says. Well, I'm gonna give the restrooms a big thumbs up because these little cool little things right here. I don't know if you can really see it. They got a cool little barbershop pole, but it's Cowboys men's salon for haircutting. I thought it was really cool looking. Sorry about the shot, but it's Cowboys Up men's salon. It looks pretty cool. It's here in South Lake. Well, picked up the Mediterranean Luna Grill. I didn't get to do a really big vlog, but I was able to vlog the restroom. So, nice restroom, you know. I thought it was nice. Because I had to run in really quick and usually have to use the restroom. And so I usually vlog where I'm usually at. So, I don't really do a lot of restroom vlogs, but you can kind of tell by the restroom if, you know, the restaurant is any good. So, I guess that can be something new. But anyway, I'm off, so we gotta get the next vlog, the next drop-off for the food delivery, you know, drop-off thing. Oh, yeah. Here's this, they're basically like ducks, a duck crossing. You don't come across a lot of duck crossings, but this one I do come across quite a bit right here. Oh, aren't those ducks cute? Right there on the sign, right there. Don't see any ducks yet, but we're not going too quick. So I'm listening to that song by the Chromatics again. I'll take a drive in my car. She just keeps saying, "I'll take a drive in my car," over and over and over and over. It's relaxing, but there's not a lot of lyrics in the song, and it's kind of what's cool about it. She's kind of repeating, "I'll take a drive in my car."
Watch out, vehicle on shoulder ahead.
is that thing? It's like something from Amazon that was dropped off or something. I was joking. I don't know what that was. Some kind of bag. I wonder if you can push like bag. If there's anything for. There's a hazard. I guess it was on the road. I guess it's an object. Yeah. So what I did was I went like this. I went to hazard, and I went to on the road. Whoops, that's the wrong one. I don't know if I can go back. Let's see if. Yeah, you can go back. Okay. And then on the road, and then object. There we go. So these are nice apartments in Grapevine off of Henry Parkway. You can kind of see the outer parts of it. Next time you'll see anything, I'll be dropping it at the door, but that's what the outside looks like. So anyway, I talked to the lady. She's in here. So we made an agreement that I would leave the food on the bench, but I'm going to wait to make sure that she gets it. And that way we keep the 6 feet. And, of course, I'll be wearing this right here. So anyway. Of course, I probably don't want to leave the food in the bag. And dropped off that food accordingly. I take a drive in my car. I take a drive in my car. I like the artwork that they have right here. It's pretty cool right there. I take a drive in my car. Man, I missed that one. I don't want to leave the food in the delivery bag. It's still in the bag. It's in the bag that was packed in, but not in the red delivery bag. That's where the joke works, right? But this is the after joke, so you're like, oh, I get it. Because the food was inside the red delivery bag. And then it cuts, and you can see the food is still in another type of bag. Oh, you know what I mean. At this point, I don't think the joke matters that much. I mean, for the love of mercy, you're watching a delivery driver drop off food to people. I mean, what could be wrong with you? That's my thing. People are actually watching this. I'm amazed. I guess it is kind of exciting. I mean, not everybody gets to see what it looks like, to be in the same mindset and frame of mind or existence of, a delivery driver. But, that's your prerogative. You can watch whatever you want. That's a lake right there. On the other side of that is the Gaylord. The Gaylord Hotel, I think is what they call it. There we go. Now we can see it. I was thinking and talking, and that's the Gaylord there. I guess it's called the Gaylord Texan, is the proper title of that. And then right next door to that, it's a really fun place to take your family called the Great Wolf Lounge. Very good place. I just found out, I passed back there, Taco Casa has a $5 Friday. I'm just learning this right now. Looks like class is going on this late. My goodness. 8:51. Good to go.
Wide open play. This defense is just gassed, like you said. Gassed and confused. The read options.
Gassed and confused.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Fake read option.
Richard Linkletter reference right there. The old dazed and confused. Well, it's kind of church film you'd kind of watch in Sunday school. But of course it'd be going beep, 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 beep. Dialogue, 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 beep. Dialogue, dialogue, beep. Dialogue, beep. Air raid. Freshman You know, if it was in Sunday school, they're showing Dazed and Confused, Richard Linkletter's Dazed and Confused in Sunday school. It'd be nonstop beep, beep. This is the Fort Worth exit right here. Going to Raising Cane's to pick up somebody's food. Trying to turn that off again. Well, it's September 10th at about 9:01 p.m., about 86 Fahrenheit. And Raising Cane's. Everybody came to Raising Cane's at the same time to get some good old-fashioned chicken. They're backing up the same as me, but they waited maybe a half a second. So I'm switching this over this way. And we're going to get them inside there too, because I know that their chicken that goes in their mouth is as important as the chicken that goes into the customer's mouth that I'm trying to drop off the food to. So chicken's not going in my mouth, but into somebody else's. It's always better to give than to receive. I'm just kind of curious, are you guys really Cowboy fans?
No, sir.
Why not? Are the Cowboys that bad? You got it all over everywhere. You've got a Go Cowboys, and then it says get Canes for the game.
Sir, we work for it. It's not really.
That's okay. I understand. The Cowboys, it's a controversial subject.
Yeah.
All right, so I am here to pick up. Could you read that back to me?
Right, box combo with the Dr. Pepper?
Okay, so it's a regular box combo with Dr. Pepper, right? Thank you. Yeah, it's just one, right. It should be a Dr. Pepper regular. Yeah, just a couple of ketchups is fine. Thank you so much. Yep. Go Cowboys! No response. Really. So Linda wanted me to talk about 9/11 because 9/11 is tomorrow, but I was there. I did survive. I am okay. I was able to get back to my, I guess, dorm room or flat on East 21st Street, right between Park Avenue and Broadway in New York when I was studying acting. And it was just a rough day. It was a really rough day. I know there's going to be a lot of talk about it. I'll probably mention something about 9/11 tomorrow. It's always a day that, you know, I'm always in remembrance, and it just kind of saddens me to think about all the tragedy and everything. Now, it is 9/11 2021 coming up tomorrow, but I'm talking about 9/11 2001, just to make it clear. I'm talking about something that happened, I guess, almost 2 decades ago. Yeah, two decades. Wow. Still shocked by the tragedy of 9/11. I just simply wrote back, I won't forget that day. One thing that does frighten me are those numbers, 911. I mean, I've never really been a big fan of those particular numbers, but that day was a horrible day, and I was there in New York. But when I see those numbers, 911, I always like at least like a dash or a slash where it's 9/11 or September 11th or something like that. I just hate the 911. You know, it's just scary kind of to think about. Well, this will probably be the last one for tonight. You get to see the food go on the doorstep. Not going to talk a whole lot about September 11th. I'll never forget that day, and there were a lot of heroes. I'll try to do closing monologue tonight, and it does wear and tear on me. There's a lot of people out there that are having fun, and that's fine. I understand there is fun. And sometimes that's the best way, you know. Sometimes it's the best way out to have fun. But I do remember what happened, and it wasn't a fun day. Appreciate it. Yeah, you have a good night. I kind of do a wrap up here. It's September 10th, the day before September 11th. Yeah, I was in New York during September 11th. I did witness it. I did see it happen. A friend of mine that lived in the village, her child actually saw one of the aircraft, one of the airliners. I don't know if it was American Airlines or United, but she didn't see it, but her child saw the actual airplane. I think it was either American or United, the first one that hit either the north or south tower. Because her name was Kara, and I went into the village, I think it was the next day, and talked to her in person and asked her if she saw anything. She said no, but Luke, who was her son, he actually said, he told his mom, who was Kara, that he saw the aircraft hit the World Trade Center, and he was only like a kid. One thing that that did amaze me, or just surprise me, or I was just speechless, flabbergasted. When I was walking back towards 21st Street, right off of Broadway, I remember hearing a guy that was, at one of the cafes say, the kids are still playing. The children are still playing in the park, as all the stuff was still going on. They, kids don't really kind of process that kind of stuff. And that was kind of a thing that changed me, that children actually saw this stuff happen. It was war. It was war. It was real war. So, in a way, I've seen what war can do to people, and it's amazing. And it changes you when you're really there. Of course, I didn't have a camera, but there was a lady from Talk Magazine that I ran into, and I guess I had a journal on me, and she wanted to give this little interview. Always honored. I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll tell you what I know, which was nothing. I just, I was writing a poem at the time. I wrote poetry back then in college. I still write it every once in a while, but that was a really rough day. It was a rough day to get through, and that was an amazing thing to hear someone say, the kids are still playing in the park, in certain parts of the park, as all the smoke was going up and stuff like that. But the mayor at the time went down and walked a lot of the people back up to safety. He put his life on the line that day. A lot of people did a courageous thing, or courageous actions, or courageous, heroic things. Haven't really eaten a whole lot today. All I had was a cheeseburger roller and I think a yogurt. It's like 400 calories, so I'm operating on really almost nothing. And I've been doing that for about a year now, every once in a while. I mean, I do get good meals, don't get me wrong. Linda brings me good food and things like that. But I got a lot going on right now. I got a lot of things that I have to fight against. You know, 9/11, September 11th kind of introduced the war-like aspect of life to me. I never had fought a war. I was going to be a Marine, but I went into theater arts instead. And my friend who did decide to join the Marines, he made sergeant, and on his second tour, he lost his life. And I continue on. And that was one of my best friends, Foster, who gave his life up for this country. So I am not against the military in any way. And I think 9/11 was a time when the military did pull together and save lives. And so did first responders, police officers, fire department, all those people. They are heroes every day. You know, they do this stuff every day. This is just their job. They'll walk in, a fireman will walk into a burning building if he has to. And that day many did, and many died. There's a good movie Oliver Stone did about 9/11, September 11th, with Nicolas Cage, and it goes over. It's a very dramatic movie. I watched it the other day, and I sometimes will watch it during September 11th, but it shows just the struggle day by day of what one fireman, you know, or two firemen went through, you know, in this courageous movie that Oliver Stone directed. 9/11 is tough for me to talk about because I have to be careful with my words. It's a careful moment in life. It's a careful moment. You know, it's a moment of emergency. It's a moment of terror, of confusion, and just horror, and it's hard to even think about. You know, I just happened to be there. You know, and I woke up that day in Manhattan. I just got to my new dorm room in my flat. My whole life was beginning. My whole acting career was starting and everything. And all I wanted to do was return home, you know, at that moment. I stayed for the rest of the year until about summer of 2002, and then I finally left. And I have not gone back to New York City. No, I did return a couple of times the following year, or 2002 and then 2003, but other than that, I have not returned since, because it actually is frightful for me. It's one place that I remember that day. It affected me in a deep way. I would like to go back to New York, and there's been a lot of great vlogs, video logs of the memorial of September 11th and everything. There's a lot of great ones. I've been watching some of them. Just these people that go up there, even from out of the country or whatever, and they go in there and they vlog the memorial. It's a great thing to vlog. Probably even a kind of a scary vlog. And it's kind of set up like a museum. It's interesting. I would love to see that, investigate that, just to see what it's all about, and to study it and to learn. You know, there were definitely heroes on that day, and it makes me kind of in a way proud to be an American. You know, but what I'm going through now is no piece of cake. You know, the divorce and the abandonment and not being able to see my children and things like that. It's not a heroic finish. And I did get an email from a famous vlogger's wife saying that I'll never see my children again. I think she should rethink those words. You will not take hope away from me. Terror can exist inside the country from anybody just as much as it can exist outside of the country. And I will not be terrorized. And I will not be discouraged. I will continue on. And that day gives me strength. And I will see my children again. That's a promise. And yes, I did get through 9/11. I was there in New York. And I thank all of those that sacrificed their lives to help other people.